Hey guys, Sasha from Mobile Geeks. It's the very last day of MWC in Barcelona, and guess who's standing next to me? My former fellow podcast partner of Meet Mobility.
Meet Mobility Boy.
Meet Mobility Boy.
The Meet Mobility Chipster.
The Chipster. Ultrabooknews.com, umpc.portal.com, carrypad.com.
7 years ago this week.
7 years ago this week,
carrypad.com.
There you go, talking about mobile. So Steve is writing about mobile since a lot of people weren't even starting to read about it.
Yeah, the 5 to 7 inch category, right?
I know, I remember that.
Blogging before blogging began. No, you were there too, right?
Yes. Well, it's about time to wrap up Mobile World Congress, and we have a lot to say, I tell you that. And we would love to start with something really exciting and positive. That's this hidden gem. It's the Ericsson booth, and we're going to take you in there, and you just need to see it. It's absolutely amazing. So come and join us. So here we are. Look at this. It's like a little village or something. They have a coffee station over there. Here's a market kitchen. They have amazing breakfast. They have all kinds of new technology. And when I'm just looking, it's 11 in the morning. I think we're gonna have a late brunch and gonna grab some delicious food here at Ericsson. And we'll let you know about our favorites of MWC. So we made it. Inside of the Ericsson booth, and Nicole is also in front of the camera, obviously. Steve is still with us, and we would love to wrap up MWC a little bit, and that's why we're sitting here, not only because they're just
some lunch over there
about to serve this amazing Indian lunch.
And pizza, and there's some empanadas and stuff, and cake. Yeah, it was
So basically you guys are staying in between me and the lunch buffet. So we need to keep it short.
Not me, I'm going.
Okay, MWC. Can I kick off the rant?
Very quickly.
Okay, I thought it was so boring. I thought it was an indicator for the industry that they're running a little bit out of ideas, and that we are they're not running out of ideas, but 2013 is going to be a transition year. We're waiting for new display technologies, we're waiting for new core technologies, we're waiting for new battery technologies. It's not there. That means we still have to follow the same rat race that the C industry is stuck in for the last 30 years. More cores, more clock speed, more graphics, more blah blah blah, more pixels, whatever. I am so bored. And the most exciting products that I've seen over here were actually low-end products, like the Lumias and the PhonePad. Products below $250 and €250.
The most exciting thing that I thought I saw here was the ST Ericsson, the eQuad demo, because it's exactly what we've all been saying for a little while: quad-core, octa-core, and like there's no applications, there's no software, and so it's just more cores for the brand, for the marketing, right? But the ST Ericsson eQuad, they lowered the power consumption, they increased the performance,
yes.
And so I thought that was.
I agree.
Like that wasn't moving forward. That was just making what we've got better.
And this is a 3-year-old platform they're using.
Right.
I like that.
Yeah, me too.
Well, I've been focusing more on the software side this year. I've been hanging around with Intel doing software stuff, and actually there's been some interesting stuff going on there. They had the perceptual computing stuff going on. There's loads of demos. There's a code porting project going on with IOS to HTML5. Intel are all over HTML5 right now. So maybe that's an indication that there's stuff happening on the software side here, and as reporters, we get excited about the hardware, right?
Yeah.
The cool hardware, and we tend to focus on that day one, day two. And when that doesn't happen, we may be missing what's happening in the background. So maybe there's stuff happening on the network side that we don't even know about. We don't even cover that area. I mean, this is Mobile World Congress. It's not just about end user products, it's about core as well. So we don't know about that.
Well, actually, I can actually do a network update right now if you want one, right? So the big talk with all the carriers in the network right now is everyone's pushing LTE, but the reality is they're actually talking about, a few of them are talking about implementing pager technology. Because LTE is big for video, it's big for heavy lifting, right? But the reality is that all of the software that we use right now, like WhatsApp, Facebook, right? All these always on things, they're very chatty applications, right? And so a chatty application on an LTE network is just heavy with power.
Okay.
So they're actually looking at next gen for implementing pager, which I was like, pager? What? That's crazy. So
SMS
anyways,
basically.
SMS,
Yeah.
right? So I thought that was an interesting kickback to how.
So there's there's an example of what's going on in the network. The other thing, so on the hardware side of things, the only thing I found really interesting was that Intel phone pad, which is the 7-inch Intel-based, the Asus phone pad, Intel-based 7-inch Android tablet. Nothing exciting about the product apart from the price, which was $249, including 3G, right? You've got Jelly Bean, you've got 7-inch, reasonably fast, not high end, but reasonably fast tablet. 200. So that breaks the last sort of problem with the Intel platform. That it was too expensive. It's clearly not too expensive.
Totally agree. I think this is a new EPC.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, well. Although
that's
there was
the point,
nothing before the EPC, everything was more expensive. In this case, there are competitors already in the market.
It just overcomes this obstacle of the high price point for a 3G tablet, right? And we don't always want to tether our tablet with our phone because, the battery drain is just terrible at this moment. So if you can have a device with like 7, 8, 9 hours of battery life on a 3G network, and how many times are you actually making a phone call?
So rare.
I always tried to call Carsten and Nicole, but they never pick up the phones anyway.
I
So I gave up on
don't
them.
send me a message.
But on your point of it being a low-cost 3G Android tablet, that's not true because the Nexus 7 3G is low cost. You can still buy
$299.
It's more expensive.
Okay.
$299.
Well,
That's 20.
low cost.
That's 20% more.
Yeah, okay, but when the Samsung Galaxy
Cheaper
Tab
build
launched, it was
quality.
€750. So we've already got to a good level. Huawei had one that was $299 with 3G, and you can actually buy some old Samsung Galaxy Tab 2s for that sort of price with 3G now. So it's just, I think for Intel it's really significant. It just proves that an Intel-based device can be low cost now. So that's really great significance to me.
That's the big ARM versus x86, and everyone always says that in Intel
They've
never
proved
be
it's
able to
low
compete,
power enough, and now they've proved it can be low cost as well. So that's really good.
Okay, so let's.
Look, the dinner's coming behind me.
I know, there's salads and Asian food bicycles going around. This is a crazy ass.
And people want our places here. We've got 5 places where no one can sit for their lunch.
Yeah, because we're for you guys.
But once again, I still think it was quite boring. I like what's happening in the low-end category. That we're seeing some very, very decently built devices. I mean, they are not cheap; they are inexpensive. These are very well-built devices. And we kind of thought that the premium OEMs from Taiwan and from the US already lost it to China. And now they're just coming back, and they're.
Question to you, Sasha: is it a race to the bottom with these sort of tablets, Android tablets? The margins must be going way, way down now, right?
Well, it already.
How it can't go much further, surely.
It already happened. I mean, you can buy a 35 euros or $45 7-inch tablet in China, running Android Jelly Bean with a Google Play Store access.
$59 for brushed aluminum.
With a capacitive
so
multi-touch
it can go
screen.
further in these premium in the Western markets.
Yeah, definitely.
At that point, you can subsidize the whole thing with advertising.
It's going to happen sooner or later.
Free.
I mean, a tablet is a carrier and a distribution channel for content.
Oh yeah, it's a point of sale device. There's no doubt about that.
So sooner or later, we need to think about how we're going to monetize content on these devices.
So next year, we won't be getting badges. We'll be getting free tablets to check in with NFC. Probably be cheaper for them to produce a tablet, right?
Well, they were handing out the Sony Xperia T's to us to try to get people in mobile excited about NFC.
Yeah.
Please take this phone and maybe use NFC.
How was your NFC experience? Just quickly.
Well, quickly, I wanted to punch the MWC people in the face.
Yeah, he wants food. He's out.
He also wanted to punch the MWC people.
Actually, we gave NFC our Best of Fusion Technology Award because it's so boring to see a 20-year-old technology still getting pitched over here. No one is using it. It's still chicken and egg problem. We have no infrastructure for this. Why not? They want you to download an NFC app on your smartphone. Right, and this needs to also be verified then with your picture. We're not getting an NFC tag in here. Are you kidding?
No, but then
There is an NFC tag.
No, but then the problem was that most people had trouble with their logins into the app. And you went back
Yeah.
to the website, then you had to refresh the app. So MWC actually screwed up the back end.
Yeah, I couldn't log in at
and
all. I
then
never got that registered.
couldn't log in. And then like if you were really committed, right? And then they're like, I don't like your picture. I can't see your whole forehead. No. I wanted to punch the lady in the face. I was like, really? I was very upset actually.
This is the easy card. That's an RFID infrastructure that we're using in Taiwan for 5 years right now. So you can pay on the subway with it. You can
Yeah,
pay on the
like
cab
the Oyster
and in the
card, right?
7-Eleven.
Yeah, like the Oyster card.
Right. So actually, HTC already had a phone in Taiwan 4 years ago using this technology.
The Wildfire.
And now they couldn't even put NFC into the new HTC One.
I
So I said,
know.
oh, Jesus. This is a very, very confusing industry.
On that note,
Yeah.
Right, on that note.
We finally need to get some food here, and it tastes already. No, it
You
smells.
can taste it. He's like
I
eating
can
it.
taste it from here.
salivate. Come on, let's just.
All right. Thanks
Okay,
so
guys.
Round that up.
That's MWC
That's
2013.
2013. Wanting to
Nothing more to
yeah.
see here. Go away. See you guys.